Gums feel soft again. Too soft. Press my finger against them. No blood this time, but that's not a good sign. Means it's getting worse. Not enough C. Not enough anything. Last winter, my teeth started feeling loose. Chewed on a piece of jerky and nearly lost a molar. That was the wake-up call. Started brewing pine needle tea after that. Tastes like turpentine, but it works. Mostly. Still, the gums don't lie. Need more greens. Need 'em now. The garden's not ready. Soil's still too cold for spinach. Too wet for kale. But the dandelions are up. Bitter little bastards, but they're there. Young leaves before they turn tough. Chop 'em fine, toss 'em in the stew. Not enough, though. Never enough. Need more. Need variety. Potatoes will keep me alive. Carbs, calories, fill the belly. But they don't keep the bones strong. Don't keep the blood right. Last year, no, 2 years ago, when I was still drifting, living off nothing but beans and hardtack, my legs cramped so bad I couldn't walk for a day. Magnesium, or potassium, or something. Doesn't matter which. Just matters that it hurt like hell and I couldn't afford to be down. Can't afford it now either. The root cellar's half empty. A few shriveled carrots, some soft onions, a sack of potatoes sprouting eyes like they're watching me. Should have eaten them sooner. Should have stored them better. But the cellar's damp and the rats got to the squash. Ate right through the straw. Left the rinds like empty bowls. Next year, I'll line the shelves with metal. If I can find the metal. If I can trade for it. Protein's the real problem. The rabbits help, but they're not enough. Not with the work I'm doing. Hauling water, turning soil, repairing the damn fence every time the wind knocks it down. My muscles ache at night. Not the good ache, the weak ache. The kind that says you're burning yourself out. The eggs help when the chickens lay, but they're slow this time of year. Not enough light, not enough feed, not enough anything. Rust's ribs are showing. I can see them when he moves. That means I'm not the only one running low. Dog needs meat. I need meat. But the traps are empty. Haven't seen a rabbit in the snares in weeks. Too smart. Or too scarce. Or both. Maybe I'm setting them wrong. Maybe I'm too obvious. Need to move them. Need to check them twice a day. Need to do something. The creek's running high. Good for water. Bad for fishing. Too muddy. The trout won't bite in this. Nettles. They're up early. Young shoots before they get tough. Gloves are in the barn. Or were. Can't remember. Don't matter. If I'm careful, I can grab them bare-handed. Sting like hell, but the tea's worth it. Iron. That's what I need. Iron and C. The nettles have both. Brew it strong. Drink it bitter. No honey left to sweeten it. The jerky's gone. Last piece went to Rust last week. He was limping. Thought maybe he'd stepped on something. Turned out he was just hungry. Same as me. We're both running on fumes. Black walnuts. Still got a bucket from last fall. Cracking them's a bitch, but the meat's rich. Fats, oils, the kind of thing that keeps the brain working. But my jaw hurts just thinking about it. Too much chewing. Too much effort. Maybe I'll soak them. Softened up, they're easier. Easier to digest, too. The mushrooms are a gamble. Found some morels last spring near the old oak. Dried what I didn't eat. But they're gone now. Ate the last of them in February. Too early for new ones. Too risky to hunt them blind. One wrong pick and I'm puking my guts out, or worse. But the risk might be worth it. Might have to be. The beans are sprouting. Put a handful in a jar with a damp cloth. 3 days and they're already poking out. Eat 'em raw or cook 'em quick. More nutrients that way. But the raw beans give me gas. Bad gas. The kind that twists you up. Maybe I'll cook 'em. Maybe I'll suffer through it. Depends on how desperate I am. Salt. Running low. Sweat too much, work too hard, and the cramps come back. Found a half-empty shaker in the cabin when I moved in. Been rationing it, but I need more. Need to find a salt lick or trade for it. Jenkins might have some, but he'll want something in return. Always does. The fat's the worst. No lard, no butter, no oil. That's the grease from the rabbit I butchered last month. Rendered it down, stored it in a jar. It's rancid now. It smells like old death. But I'll eat it anyway. Fat keeps the body going when the carbs run out. Keeps the cold out, too. Bones ache. Not just from the work, from the lack. Last winter, my hands cramped so bad I dropped the axe mid-swing. Nearly took my foot off. That was the anemia talking. Or the lack of salt. Or the lack of something. Doesn't matter which. It just matters that it hurt like hell and I couldn't afford to be down. Can't afford it now either. The wild onions are up by the creek. Small but sharp. Good for flavor. Good for the blood. Dig 'em up, roots and all. Wash 'em in the cold water. Eat 'em raw. Makes my breath reek, but who's around to smell it? The berries won't be ready for months. But the rose hips are still on the bushes. Dried out, wrinkled, but they're there. High in C. Bitter as hell, but I'll take 'em. Grind 'em into powder. Mix 'em into the tea. Anything to keep the scurvy at bay. Rust's ribs are showing. I can see them when he moves. That means I'm not the only one running low. Dog needs meat. I need meat. But the traps are empty. Haven't seen a rabbit in the snares in weeks. Too smart or too scarce. Or both. Maybe I'm setting them wrong. Maybe I'm too obvious. Need to move them. Need to check him twice a day. Need to do something. The garden plan's in my head. Potatoes for calories, beans for protein, greens for vitamins. But it's not enough. Never enough. Need to forage. Need to hunt. Need to find more. The dandelion roots are still in the ground. Dig 'em up, roast 'em. Bitter, but they're supposed to be good for the liver, or the kidneys, or something. Doesn't matter. They're food. And food is food. The rain is coming. I can smell it. That means the mushrooms might pop. Might. If I'm lucky. If I'm smart. But it also means the creek will rise. Means the snares might flood. Means the garden will be too wet to work. My hands are shaking. Not from the cold. From the lack. From the body eating itself because I'm not giving it enough. Need to fix that. Need to fix it now. The shovel's by the door. The bucket is in the barn. The creek's running high. Start at dawn.